Unlocking Nebula Camo or even leveling up inside of Black Ops 6 zombies can seem pretty impossible or even challenging. Today's video, we are going to cover a strategy that is going to allow you to almost get 400,000 XP each game, but also almost easily unlock Nebula in one day. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Alright, so we are spawning inside of Terminus. We are on directed mode. Obviously, you guys can see there's no Rampage Inducer, and we have the round cap. Now, you guys can kind of pick what strategy you want to do. If you don't want to do anything, and you kind of just want to spawn in and instantly go for critical kills, you can. Just literally sit and spawn and just farm all your critical kills, but obviously that wouldn't be very self-efficient. That would be extremely slow. So we're gonna do a strategy. We need to turn on all these generators for the entire map. Today we are using the Tonto SMG, probably one of the best SMGs as well, with the SOG of course, but this is definitely a top tier weapon. You really cannot go wrong with this actual SMG itself. Now, one thing I really like about directed is you can farm so easily that it's actually insane. You can earn a ton of XP because you're farming at very low rounds, and guess what? There's no XP cap, there's no critical kills cap, there's absolutely nothing. So that being said, directed is already going to be a #1 game mode no matter what you want to do. Whether you want to farm literally anything in this game, augments, XP, or even camos. We can go ahead and open up this door. We still need a little bit more essence for that. Now, the max round you can get to is 15, but there's one con with playing directed mode that they just changed. Whenever you're playing, once you hit 5 hours of total in-match time, an exfil is automatically going to spawn in, and you have to do it, or you fail it of course and you fail the game. But you don't have to basically successfully exfil there, but you only can play each game for 5 hours, okay? Which isn't really a con to me. That's not really something that I'm like, oh man, this sucks. No, that's definitely not that. That is not bad at all. But we are going to be finishing this generator, and then we got to head down into the very bottom area, and we will be good. I swear I just heard a mimic. I swear, man, I thought I did. Okay, we can just take down a few of these zombies, and then we will be good. Okay. We have one zombie right here. There we go. The one thing I like about Terminus as well, man, is there's so many spots you can kind of sit and get the critical kills. A lot of people would rather play Liberty Falls, which is perfectly fine. You can play whatever map that you do want to play. You don't have to play Terminus. You can play literally any map you want. But I do like Terminus a lot more, so that's kind of why I main this map quite a bit. We could just go through this left side, but we don't have enough essence yet, so we'll probably just kill a few zombies, go through a few rounds, and then we'll probably head down and do the generator. So we just finished the third generator. We also have our Tonto packed, uncommon, and with Deadwire on it. So now we are ready to kind of go into this strategy, so we can go ahead and activate this lift, so we can do this, and then we got to start this up here. So basically you just want to follow the kind of Easter egg type deal where you got to shoot these electronic panels with dead wire. Just follow it. It's pretty simple. That's one thing about directed mode, is like anybody can do this, even a beginner. You can still do this. Like, the one thing about standard is it's kind of challenging, believe it or not. It's definitely a lot harder than this, man, whether you got the Rampage Inducer on or something. It definitely can be super challenging. So now we can just take down that zombie. We're kind of in here right now, so it doesn't really matter. One thing I will say though right this second is, before we do what we're about to do next, we need to go buy Deadshot, which is going to be all the way over here. So we can just pull out our combat knife and then just make our way over here, open up this door, all the way down here, and just jump over this, and then there's Deadshot. We can buy that, and then we need to finish this round. So with directed mode, you still have the save and quit feature. that allows you to save and quit, we're going to be wanting to save and quit inside of this room. Now, Treyarch did kind of update this room a little bit, especially with standard mode. So when I do this, now that they updated it, sometimes you will get a elite zombie to come in here, but since you're on directed mode, they're super easy to kill and they don't spawn that much whatsoever. So you're going to want to finish this round, and then what you want to do is when the next round starts, you just want to go ahead and come over here and save and quit, and then reload up your save. Now, spawning back inside of your game, you're going to be kind of in this room. If you spawn outside of this room, you're perfectly fine. But make sure every round when it starts, you start it kind of inside of this room. This will allow for all the zombies to spawn in here. Now, what you could do is just sit back in this corner and have 5 hours of nothing but critical kills on very, very, very low rounds. This is one of the best ways to grind out XP right now. It's actually crazy how easy this is to get Nebula, to get literally anything inside of zombies. And one thing I will say, do this right now before anything's changed about it. Obviously, directed mode came out a while ago. Now, eventually, you're going to hit the round cap. So right now, it's the round cap. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, what happens? You kill zombies, round spawns in, you kill them, and then they respawn back in. It doesn't flip the round anymore. So you just basically can still sit here for as long as you want. It doesn't really matter. That's kind of how directed mode is. It's really intended for beginners when they're doing the Easter egg that will allow them to not go to such a high round to the point where they can't complete the Easter egg. If that makes sense, that's what directed mode is intended for. But us being little camo grinders, we have found a new meaning for directed mode. And yeah, man, it's actually kind of crazy. Now, to get, like, say, elites to spawn in, then you're going to want to keep progressing with, say, the Easter egg. And then that will kind of progress the round and just keep going and doing more stuff that will allow you to continuously progress the round, of course. Like, go to the star, complete whatever it wants you to do over there. That will basically do that. So yeah, I mean, it's such an easy strategy that doesn't require much work whatsoever. I mean, it might be boring to some. It very much could be. You might be like, I'm not doing that. That's boring as hell, which is perfectly fine. That is 100% fine. But there are a lot of people out there who will kill for something like this because they want the mastery camos, but they don't want to be going to round 40 plus just to get one gun gold. So this is going to allow you to get gold guns, to get opal, to get afterlife, literally all in dang near 1 day of in-game time. It's absolutely insane. And again, remember, 5 hours of this, and then an exfil's called in. That's the only thing about directed mode that has been changed, is that this just takes you 5 hours and then you have to get out of the game. But this doesn't take long to set up whatsoever, and you can just continuously do this as much as you possibly want. We have 244 critical kills right now. That is actually a decent amount for right now. Once these zombies kind of respawn back in, obviously we have dead wire, so that's going to kind of affect some of our critical kills, but it's not really that big of a deal. Obviously, we just still sit here right in this corner behind this door and just basically get our headshots. But yeah, man, I mean, it's pretty much that simple. If you guys did enjoy this video, do not forget to leave a like on the video. And also, I really did want to say we are so close to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's free and it helps so much, and it'll very much help on the road to 100K. So once again, thank you guys so much for all the love and support here on the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.